The indigenous peoples who live in this region had many plants that they depended upon historically for food and medicine. Many of the medicinal plants that we use today are not native to this area, meaning that they are introduced from other parts of the world. But we also still have a bunch of native edible plants growing around the Willowit area. Some common native examples that we might find around here are yarrow, sage, and Oregon grape. Do you know the difference between a native and a non-native plant? Native plants are adapted to certain ecosystems where they have coexisted with other species over hundreds or thousands of years. Non-native plants are introduced with human help, accidentally or intentionally, to a new place or a new type of habitat where they were not previously found. An example we see here at Willowit is teasel, which is considered highly invasive, but it's also used for medicinal purposes as well. So we see plants can perform many different roles. Did you know that plants often have several names? They have a common name, think of it like a nickname, which changes depending on the culture and language, and they have a scientific name, which describes the plant by its genus and species, and that's the same all over the world. So here we have Oregon grape, which is also known as Mahonia aquifolium by its scientific name. Think about it like your complete first and last name.
Plants can be classified in many ways. As you can see in this graphic, the most specific way of classifying plants is by the family, genus, and lastly, species. For example, corn is part of the grass family, the genus Zea, and the species Maíz, which also happens to be very similar to the Spanish name maíz. So one of the cool things about using Latin names for plants is that a botanist from, say, Norway could be talking to a botanist from Mexico and know that they are talking about the same plant when they refer to the plant by its Latin or scientific name.